Hello and welcome to your number one news source for all that nerdish on Pornhub, the Creatia Conversation. I am your host, the patron saint of podcast and warden Matt Ritter, and I am here with my co-host. I always reach the wrong way if you're looking on screen because it's all fucked up anyway. From the Smacked Raw podcast, Aaron, how you been?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Yeah, had a nice little weekend. Went to the 50 Cent concert, 20th anniversary. Yeah, shit was
I didn't
fire.
know 50 was still doing concerts.
He wasn't. He don't normally. It was the 20th anniversary of Get Rich or Die Trying, so he's like pumping that shit for all it's worth, making money off of it.
Did he just play? I'm assuming he played stuff from like throughout his whole career, but did he play stuff from like the movie soundtrack as well as?
Yeah, it was mainly just the movie soundtrack, and then he did like a couple shows off of Power.
Okay,
so it was a little bit of everything. Then he did a little. Yeah, it was a little bit of everything. I thought it would be mostly like Get Rich or Die Trying shit, but no, he did a little bit of everything, some of his newer stuff.
Hoping for a little bit of window shop or stuff like that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Shit went hard.
What up, Justin? How you doing?
What's up, bro?
Vince just texted me randomly. So I guess breaking news, slightly sad news for some people. Pee Wee Herman, also known as Paul Reubens, passed away.
Damn, not Pee Wee.
So I know, some people have thoughts about him, but I mean, if you were in a theater doing your thing to adult content as an adult, then, that's one thing. If it is what it is. But Pee Wee brought joy to thousands of people around the world with the Pee Wee Herman show, even reprised the role and brought it back later in life. As well as various other acting roles, and rest in peace to Paul Reubens.
Right. There ain't too many shows that I really remember, like, as a kid, like, at that age, but that is one of them, like, I do remember watching.
Oh, absolutely. And, I mean, weird to say, but you look at things like Blue's Clues and shit, all that's based off what Pee Wee was doing. Yeah.
For sure.
So, I know you are, but what am I? Other than that, RN, what have you been? I'm going to ask you what you've been watching, but you literally just told me you're watching that Cody documentary.
Yeah, that shit is fire. I'm definitely going to finish as soon as we get done recording. Like, as we were saying before, you know me, like, anybody that watches Smacked Raw or anything, like, I'm not a babyface guy whatsoever. I root for heels just for the simple fact, not to be counterculture, just because I like when people do bad shit. It makes me happy inside. Sort of like you with your horror movie stick. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to see people do bad shit because I'm never going to do it. So I like to see other people do it. But
live vicariously through them.
Exactly. But I am 100% stand level fucking dear Cody. I wrote you, but you still ain't, like, I'm that far in on babyface, white meat babyface Cody Rhodes in WWE. And then after this, watching this fucking documentary, like, bro, like, I'm writing his name on my notebook right now 10 times over and over again, bro.
RN plus Cody or RN plus CR.
Making my name Aaron Rhodes and shit. Like, I'm on that shit. Pause.
Can we dye the hair blonde and get the neck tattoo?
Maybe not the hair blonde, but the neck tattoo might happen. I tried to do that. Me and Vince used to have a bet going. And I told his bitch ass to buy it for me, and he was supposed to do it. Yeah, but yeah, that's another thing. But yeah, the neck tattoo could happen. Seriously.
Travis said Cody single-handedly ended racism, and Taekwon said Cody can fuck my girl with no issue.
Facts. And not to mention, I didn't know he was fucking biracial.
Yep. He's going to steal Cody's dog now. Do not steal Cody's dog.
I don't like big dogs, bro. All my dogs are little, so no, I don't want no howling ass husky.
I don't know what it is, like, because we were bullshitting just before the show, and I don't know what it is, because, like, we both agreed AEW until, like, near the end when he was on his way out and he changed it up a little bit, like, we were not feeling Cody Rhodes in AEW.
No.
Then near the end, he kind of warmed up a little bit, and even now, like, I'm not gonna lie, as much as I hated it, like, I also kind of miss Brandy just showing up and doing the open mic night shit,
pretending to be a black girl and shit. Like, I love that.
He's the Cuban Nightmare too.
Yeah. No, because like I said, even like the AEW shit, like that promo he did was so fucking tone deaf even though like I get where he was coming from, like I look at it a little different now that I know that he's biracial too. So he kind of like I'm sure in fucking rural Georgia he got some of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Growing up.
Mm-hmm.
So like and like even with that, like the one thing I hated about him, I had to fucking put it to bed and bury it because now it's a little bit different when you know that he's biracial and like he's been through some of this shit and like he kind of knew what he was talking about. So it doesn't seem as tone deaf now as it did back then.
Yeah. I obviously I've been playing Diablo 4. I'm getting through that new season. Took a little time out yesterday, played some Pokemon Go, got all my shiny Poliwag evolutions that I needed to get.
Yo, that's refreshing to hear somebody else still playing because I still play that shit too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I still do. I was out yesterday. I told my wife, I'm like, hey, I got to take the dog for a walk. I got one more Poliwag. I got to find that shiny. So we're going to go.
Oh, my girl knows. Anytime we go somewhere new, like she already knows. Like, go and get your Pokemon on real quick while I'm getting the tickets or something. Like, she knows I'm out here hunting, bruh.
Mm-hmm. I binged watched the entire season of Twisted Metal in one day.
Fuck! I forgot about that. That's what I'm watching next. Fuck.
It is fucking awesome. I love the shit out of it. We're going to cover it on Getting Off. Got caught up on Temptation Island with the wife because I know you love that trash reality TV show too.
That's like the only one I don't watch is because my girl don't like it. But all the rest of them, Housewives and all that shit, I'm up on all that.
Listen, we're sitting here and we're watching this. We're like, none of these couples are leaving together. They better not. Like, there's one couple that cracks me up. Dude's name is great. And he saw his girlfriend cheating on him right after he got done fucking another chick. And he's sitting here and he's like, you're out here embarrassing me. And she's like, no, you're embarrassing me. I'm like, y'all are doing the same. Like, you can't be mad at her for doing what you just got done doing. Like, that's not how that works.
Man, that sounds like a couple that should just get it together and last forever, bro. Y'all doing the same shit. Y'all can share everything.
Vince only caught one shiny. Bakley said Twisted Metal is good. When you're done here with us, if you haven't already, go check out Rivet City Radio on Twitch. They are 17 hours into a subathon, 24 hours long. It's fantastic. Travis was trying to get caught up on Twisted Metal, and Peacock was being shitty. It does do that. Only 2 episodes deep on Twisted Metal, so looking forward to finishing it. Dude, you get Anthony Mackie, Samoa Joe, Nev Campbell. Like, the cast is fantastic.
Bro.
Anthony Mackie's opening scene, plus slight spoiler. Like, it's not really a spoiler, but slight spoiler. Everything takes place as if Y2K happened. Gotcha. So like Y2K happened and this is the world post Y2K. So like all of the music is all of the shit that I grew up on because they didn't make music after Y2K anymore. So they're listening to CDs and shit. Like the whole everything it's great. It's fun as shit. I loved it.
Clarence parents got a real good marriage. He's never been in anything bad since that.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Like literally, I want to shit on it. Like he's never been in anything shitty that you don't fucking like. Even if it's something like this, where it's like, oh, I don't know about this. Like, no, bro, he only does good fucking work. So if he decided to do fucking Twisted Metal from PS1 in our childhood, that shit's about to be great.
Mm-hmm. I mean, his parents had a real good marriage. He went to Cranbrook. That's a private school.
Facts.
So like he's got the education. He's
got a good education.
Yeah. So Temptation Island, we were doing that. I also finished Secret Invasion. Finally, we got caught up. I had 2 episodes left, so I'm good on Secret Invasion. So we're doing good. Like I still need to touch The Witcher a little bit.
I haven't either. I gotta do The Witcher too.
Wife got me onto the new season of Naked and Afraid, last one standing. So got into that a little bit. But yeah, no, that's where I'm at with all of that stuff. Speaking of Will over on Twitch. Listen, we enjoy Naked and Afraid, Travis. I like watching dumb white people do stupid shit in the woods.
I don't watch
almost die of hypothermia.
Right. That's why I'm on Alone. Like, I don't want to see the dicks out and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I watch Alone, which is pretty much the same thing.
It's all blurred. You don't see nothing.
I know. I'm just fucking with you. But yeah, no, I'm into Alone. Like, Alone, Life Below Zero. Like, those are literally my 2 favorite shows. Like, always, if you catch me working from home, 9 times out of 10, one of those 2 shows are on playing in the background.
Yeah. I don't know off the top of my head if part 2 for season 3 is dropped because I still haven't watched part 1 for season 3 yet. So that's what I got to get caught up on. That's next on our priority list now that we're caught up on most of the shit we were trying to get to. But like I said, Will mentioned he's over on Twitch doing a subathon. We're live on Twitch right now where you can That's on YouTube. You can like and subscribe. On Twitch, if you have Prime Gaming, you get a free subscription every month. Now, he's doing a subathon, so if you want to, you run over there and you give him that sub because he is working hard for it. I gave him a sub last night. I re-upped with him. Normally, I go back and forth between the two channels, but for their subathon, because he was doing work, I was on last night with him to like 2 a.m. for a little bit, bullshitting, talking about porn and a little bit of wrestling and stuff like that, because that's what we do around here. We had a good time. Go throw him that or throw it our way. We would appreciate it. You can also check us out on YouTube at youtube.com/CreatiaWorld, where you can like, subscribe, comment. It all helps the algorithm so more people see us, and all of that is free, including flicking that bean up at the top, the notification bell, to get notified every time we go live. So whether it's Monday through Friday for Creatia World, currently Friday nights, but we are transitioning within the next couple weeks to Saturday nights for Smacking It Raw. I'll still be at 11 p.m. Central Time, just a night later. And when that officially drops, we'll let you know exactly when that's going to start. Or getting off to any of the other content that we got. You'll be notified as soon as we go live, so you can come join us, check us out, watch it. We would appreciate that. All right, RN. It is about that time. It is newsy time. And you watched Great American Bash last night, correct?
Yes, sir.
That's what I love about Travis letting me do Monday shows, is like anytime there's a pay-per-view, because we don't, on Smacking It Raw, we don't recap it. Like, we don't do pay-per-view recaps.
We don't either, not anymore.
So now I get to do pay-per-view recaps for shit like this that I normally wouldn't.
Right.
We kicked it off with that 6-man tag team match, or 6-person tag team match, I should say. You had Metaphor versus Dragon Lee, and then Elisa, Leon, and Valentina Faraz.
Yeah, I didn't see that. I didn't catch the kickoff show. I did get the starter paper, but I didn't watch the kickoff show.
Okay, because I was going to ask you how you felt. Well, in general, how do you feel about Metaphor, Noam Dar's group?
I kind of like it. And Noam Dar, like, I've always loved him. Like, just he's got that like weird ass, like, I don't know. He's like one of those people you feel you can drop him in any situation and he'll come out with friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of how I live too. So like him with a whole black fucking stable. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm into it.
Yeah. No, I like that they're using Ulisa and Valentina, because like we saw them, they didn't even like say they were NXT talent. They had them on Raw in a squash match and shit, and now they're down here back doing some stuff. Lash, personality wise, is very talented, very, she gets your attention, she's there, and she's not as physically imposing as like a Jade Cargill, because she's not all ripped, but she has that stature about her. Jakarta looks amazing, so like I'm all about this. The shit they did on NXT with Noam Dar in the wheelchair, reminded me of Lieutenant Dan from fucking Forrest Gump, just all sad and shit during the party. It's been fun. So it was for a 6-person tag team match. You got Dragon Lee, Frazier, Leon, and Faraz. So I guess 8-person tag team match in there. It was fun shit. Then we kick off the show, ladies and gentlemen, with my boys, your new NXT Tag Team Champions, the family. Gallus goes down, the Don and Stacks finally get some gold around their waist.
Yes, sir.
And I couldn't have been more happy.
I mean, I like both tag teams, but I like Gallus a little bit more, so hopefully this means they're coming up.
Let's see. Travis said the rest of the Witcher dropped a couple days ago. I do remember when it was Wednesdays, because we actually just hit our 6-year anniversary, and our first episode we recorded on a Wednesday, dropped on a Thursday, I believe, or Thursday or Friday. So, I remember when we were doing it on Wednesday nights, and then SmackDown moved to Fridays, and then we pushed it back for SmackDown. Now we got Collision on Saturdays. Also, work keeps fucking with me, so if I do it on Saturdays, I don't have to worry about that shit. So, Taekwon does not like Noam Dar leading black people. But he says, no, but they're cool. He said Noam Dar said Europe did it first. Justin said the kickoff match was awesome. Crowd was hot for a match that a lot of people weren't looking forward to. It far exceeded expectations. Yeah. I mean, I'll give you that. Yes, yeah, we mentioned that at the beginning of the show. Paul Rubens passed away. Rest in peace, Pee Wee Herman. Story absolutely called for Stacks and the Don winning titles. I agree.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I love the Don Tony D'Angelo. That's my
Yeah.
guy. Like, that's probably my favorite guy in all of NXT. Like, I love me some Carmelo Hayes. He's up there too. I even like Braun. Like, I know a lot of people got sick of Braun as a baby face. I
I'm
enjoy
one
the
of
shit
them.
out of Braun Breaker. Yeah, you know, like, especially in this new heel role, him and, you know, Cora go tanning together. So, you know, they got that little couple tanning heel shit going on. But if you put the title on Tony, I couldn't be happier. So seeing him with the tag titles with Stacks after this whole story of, you know, what they were doing and is Stacks the rat and all that shit, fucking great. So.
No, like Sopranos is probably my favorite show of all time. So like the Tony D shit, like is right up my fucking wheelhouse. And like I love the fucking like him from jail shit and everything, and then them flipping in hit Stacks not being a rat and everything. Like this shit, the storyline was fucking flawless. So like, yeah, they definitely needed to win the titles. But I also love Gallus too. You know what I'm saying? Like they were probably my favorite tag team from NXT UK, honestly. So, but yeah,
and Tony came out in Prison Orange, which was fucking
fantastic.
fantastic.
Yeah, the orange. Like, yeah, well, listen, the orange and black shit, like that's we're here where I'm coach. I coach and shit, little league and shit in the school district. We're orange and black, so like the orange and black was fucking fire. I would definitely pop for that.
So it was like he's wearing your hometown colors.
Literally, it's like he's wearing the hometown colors for me. So like I ain't mad
Look
at
that. Hell yeah. Then we got the Weapons Wild match, which so I saw some stuff on this that I actually agree with. So like back in NXT when Bayley had to do like that kendo stick match and she couldn't pull the trigger, she got a lot of shit, right?
Right.
And Roxanne Perez, a lot of people kind of akin a little bit to Bayley in the way that she's like this always happy baby face, even though she's done her vignettes about like her struggles and mental health and stuff like that. So to see her find that next gear in a Weapons Wild match and not hold back and just beat the shit out of Blair Davenport in front of her mom and her sister ringside. We had the whole thing on Wednesday where she showed up at a gas station and just started whooping Blair's ass in the gas station like it was Stone Cold and Booker T. This was really fun. I love Roxanne Perez. She is fucking fantastic.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't like this like white meat baby face kind of role that they kind of threw her in. But like anybody that watched the Independent before she got here, like she's not no fucking joke. Like she is fire in the ring. Like I wasn't too sold on her promo skills because like in the Independents you ain't really got to cut too many fucking promos. But like she's getting better and better, and like she's definitely gonna be a fucking world champion on the main roster, not just NXT. Like she's definitely a pillar, if you want to use that term, going forward for the women's division.
Blair did do an awesome job playing off Roxanne's mom and sister in the crowd.
Yes, sir.
It's those things, and for whatever reason, like I know some like because they do it a little bit on the main roster and shit like that, but the women really kill that in NXT. Like when Sasha was fucking with the Bayley stand and took her bow and was just mean to that child that was the biggest Bayley. Women do that so well down in NXT. I love HBK watching old WWE clips and saying, just switch it up a bit. I talked about this with Will a little bit last night. So one of those things that is funny about wrestling is there's never going to be anything that they do, even if it is new, that you're not going to be able to look back and be like, okay, that's kind of like this. Like you're going to find something in history, right? But what I appreciate about them doing the gas station thing is Roxanne came up under Booker T. Like that's Booker T's girl. That's one of his prodigies. So giving her something that was one of the most famous things that Booker T had done prior to like King Booker winning the title, like the thing that a lot of people in WWE remember about Booker T with that grocery store brawl with Stone Cold Steve Austin. Like that was cool. It wasn't as fun. Nobody got milk dumped on him and shit like that, but like it was there. It was a little bit. It was a little more serious the way they did it, you know. But I enjoyed it. I'm still mad that those sirens came up and nobody got arrested though, because I feel like that could have been a nice turn of that. But no, dude, the Weapons Wild match was fun as shit. Roxanne's great, as you said. You know me, I don't watch independent wrestling, right?
Right.
I heard about Roxy. I went to go watch her last title defense.
Damn.
Over on Impact, and I don't watch Impact because I had heard about her, and I was like, all right, let me go check this out. I'm curious as to see who this is. So I watched her last title defense over on Impact for the ROH women's title, I believe it was.
Yep.
Before she came to WWE, to be like, all right, who's coming in? Am I going to be excited for? So that was actually one of the last Impact things I actually watched too, was that match. So I've been feeling her since I watched that. I'm like, all right, she's dope. She came in, she has killed it. Former NXT women's champion. Now she's got this thing with Blair Davenport. I'm sure we're going to get back to that. We'll talk about the NXT women's champion and one of the most beautiful moonsaults in the fucking game.
Facts.
Moonsault Barbie over there. They would have had milk. There would have been so many out of context screenshots.
For sure.
And it would have been from us. Like,
Right.
It would have been me. And it would have been Smacking the Raw certified, stamped across it.
Yep.
Gable Steveson, Baron Corbin. Now, this was probably the only match that I did not like on the show. I didn't like the ending.
Yeah.
I have thoughts about Gable and where he should be. I was not a fan of the whole idea that he's like, I could go back to college and be like a 3-time NCAA champion, or I could go back to the Olympics and be a 2-time Olympic champion, or I could come to NXT and wrestle Baron Corbin. And I'm going to pick wrestling Baron Corbin over the fucking Olympics. Like,
right. Well, I mean, honestly, though, they don't get fucking paid, so I probably would have picked Baron Corbin too.
Fair enough. Fair enough. The man throws a mean suplex. Obviously, he's been with WWE for a couple years now. He was drafted, I think, last year to Raw and just never showed up. So this is his first official match. His brother's been down there doing his thing.
That's one of my notes is his brother is way fucking better than him.
NXT got enough light skins, and the main roster got a better Gable. We don't need him.
Yeah.
Do you think Chad Gable's better than Gable Steveson?
Yeah. I think his brother, I think Damon Kemp's better than Gable Steveson right now.
Yeah, true.
Like, you know that was the main note I had, that his brother is definitely better than him right now at this very moment.
That NXT Underground match was a banger too. So
it was.
This one didn't really do it for me. Like, this is not how I would have re-debuted Baron Corbin, sans gimmicks and all that shit.
Right.
And the ending was kind of flat. It was the only thing on the whole show that I was like, this kind of sucks. WWE just needs to follow through with Gable Stevenson's debut. The longer they keep teasing him, the more people are going to stop caring. I mean, I don't know if people care anymore at this point anyway. Like, I get you thought you had Kurt Angle 2.0, but you don't really have Kurt Angle 2.0. Like, Chad Gable is Kurt Angle 2.0.
No, but that's the thing. You can't say any of that shit because we don't know. Like, he's never he still hasn't wrestled a match. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why, like, I hate when people, and just because he's learning and looks good and he really could be the next Kurt, but like, we didn't know Kurt was Kurt till he got his head fucking shaved and he started fucking dumping people on their fucking heads and shit. And that match with Shane, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't know from the beginning that this dude, Kurt Angle, was going to be maybe the fucking best, like, in-ring performer of all time, or at least one of them. We didn't know that starting out. That's why, like, I hate when people put these fucking, like, tags on people and shit. Like, he's not Kurt Angle. Like, he's bigger than Kurt Angle. He's faster than Kurt Angle. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's pretty much more productive than Kurt Angle was, really, as far as, like, their careers go, but not with the WWE. So let this man be himself. Like, he ain't even better than his brother right now. His brother's been wrestling longer than him. Like, let's temper some shit a little bit.
I do love that WWE Kurt wasn't Kurt until he assaulted Charmel. God damn. I did love that WWE keeps thinking, oh, we have an Olympic gold medalist. We're going to put them out there and people are going to love them because America. And it didn't happen with Kurt.
Mm-mm.
And Gable comes out and the crowd's chanting, "You're not Angle."
Right.
Which, you know, like, maybe you guys should have learned from Kurt Angle and realized, let's bring this dude out as a heel and let him be a prick. And
maybe that's what they're getting ready to do.
We'll see.
Because keep in mind, this is still Triple H and Shawn Michaels running this shit. I think that they did it like this to set this up for him to start getting booed and to go that route. Because it's not everyone knows it's not working as a fucking face. Like, from the beginning. They don't want to cheer face. They don't want to cheer anybody they're saying is the next Kurt Angle. They don't give a fuck about America as much as people act like they do. That shit really don't fucking mean anything to anybody. Like, all right, motherfucker, you got gold medal. Cool.
I mean, there are people in the South that it means something too, but who cares?
Right. But after the Olympics are over, nobody fucking gives a fucking. Besides Kurt Angle and Gable Steveson, can you name any other gold medal winners in wrestling or anything else for the Olympics?
No.
Any other sport besides the Dream Team, Kurt Angle and Gable Steveson? Can you name any other American gold medal winners?
I mean, wasn't
so I'll take that as a no.
Lipinski or Nancy Kerrigan, one of those figure skaters, right? They won a gold medal, right?
I don't know.
I'm not Tanya Harding because she's the one that took somebody out with the pipe. That's why she's famous.
Yeah. Listen, motherfucker, I don't know. I'm asking you. We don't know or give a fuck.
True. It's nice to brag about when it happens, but then we forget.
Yes.
NXT North American title match. Listen, as great as Wesley is in ring, as great as Mustafa Ali is in ring, as fun as Dominic Mysterio is as a heel, because I know Vince fucking loves him. My highlight was watching Rhea Ripley riptide Wesley through an announce table ringside. Because that is all I want. I want Rhea fucking dudes up. Like, right. I know she's the women's champion. I know she's got fuck that. Take that title off her, put her in the men's division, give her an IC title. Let her have maybe not the IC title, because I don't think I love Rhea, but she ain't taking out Gunther. Give her the US title. Let her be the one to take out Austin.
I mean, she's pretty much the same size as every dude in NXT. So I mean, it's not really, she just be the NXT champion because she's literally the same size or bigger than all them motherfuckers.
But I mean, this was a great fucking match. Everyone's flying fucking everywhere. Dom retains his NXT North American Championship. A lot of fun. I just want to put this
out there. Smack Raw was on the fucking Dom train before he became heel. When he was teaming with his fucking dad, we were on that fucking boat telling everybody there's something there. Just give it time. It's gonna be fucking great when he catches that fucking spot. And he has. So I just want to put that out there. Go back, check the tapes. Smack Raw Podcast was one of the first on that bandwagon.
Justin said loved West diving over Rhea, then giving her the rascal wave.
Yes.
Let's see. A Kofi teleported on my head as soon as Wesley went through that table. No, the match was fucking great, though. And I guess that's where Vince gets it from, because he was smacked Raw, and he has also been on the Dominic Mysterio train this entire time. I have not. I'm not going to lie. I even fought Vince a little bit a couple weeks ago when he was calling a main event Dom Mysterio and just going off about how fantastic he is. But
and this is not Xbox heat or none of that shit that people are saying. It's not that. It's not.
No, it's not. It's not.
It's real heat. He is a fucking star. He gets you to do something like you know what he's trying to do. You know he's fucking like he's doing it to piss you the fuck off, and you can't help but do it. That's not the same thing as we fucking hate you. Get off our fucking TV screen. That's him being a dope ass performer, getting the reaction out of you he wants to fucking get.
Taekwondo said he shitted on Dom until Mommy Rhea, which that definitely turned Dom around a little bit. Like, their relationship is probably one of my favorite things, especially because like Buddy's over in AEW doing his thing, and Rhea's out here doing interviews saying like, what's her favorite thing to do with Dom? Fucking,
yeah,
you know. Dom says his favorite snack is Rhea. Like, they're really playing up on that shit. Dom even did a thing where he sat down and they asked him if he'd ever reconciled with his dad, and he's like, well, you know, my dad did pass away, R.I.P. Eddie. So I think about it all the time. Like, that shit has been fun as shit too. I will give him that. Match was great, but Dom honestly was the worst part of the match. He was basically just running the gag of being the punching bag all match. But I mean, that's his
what
role.
He is.
Yeah, that's his role. He's got to play the role. Like, that's how it works. Speaking of people
you in your feels just in time. That's what it is. You're doing exactly what I said. Like, he's making you feel some type of way.
Yeah. Speaking of Rhea's NXT prodigy, Lyra Valkyria, who was
is it Valkyrie or Valkyria? I can't ever fucking tell.
It's Lyra Valkyria, but it was Aphie Valkyrie over, and that's why. Fucking love her, dude. The more I see of her, the more I'm digging this whole thing. She got jumped by JC Jane, started whooping JC's ass, got pulled apart. Rhea came through backstage before the match. All that was fun as shit. And like I said, there are a few men. You know, you got your Brons, your Carmelos and Tricks, you got the Don. But the reason I watch NXT is for the women.
Yeah, they got their women division is slowly taking impacts as the best there, bro.
Rhea be pegging the shit out of Dom till the
Probably.
strap breaks.
Damn.
Speaking of the women, NXT Women's Championship submission match: Tiffany Stratton versus Thea Hale. Now, our boy Vince is all in on Chase U. I am not. I'm not feeling Chase U. It's not my thing. I like Thea. I like, you know, her story and everything. I just feel like she's a little too over animated. I feel like if she toned it down a little bit, I'd have an easier time getting behind it. Andre Chase, I kind of enjoy, but like the whole, a lot of it's coming off corny as shit to me.
Well, my thing is like, where do you go with this? Like, this is not going to be anything that pops off on the main roster. Like, neither one of these people are going to be world champions. I mean, like, I get it. Like, I like it, but like, it is what it is. It's a fucking mid-card act. Like, and that's all it's ever going to be. Like, that's just it.
We had girl Barbie inspired gear because we all know Tiffany Stratton is essentially a fucking Barbie. Like,
yes, sir.
Head to toe, like, she is she's wrestler Barbie. It is what it is.
And, oh, my milk of magnesia. Excuse me, my fine black Nubian princess. Could you tap that white girl behind you?
But I give her credit because I wasn't feeling her when she first came out. She has worked her ass off. Like I said, she has got one of the best moonsaults in the game right now. I think Io's obviously got her topped out, but like technically beautiful, fucking flawless. Her vignettes are a lot better than her live mic work. Like it's still a little bit rough, but when she's cutting those vignettes, the pre-recorded shit backstage, it kills. She's very good in character there. And no, she's come a long way from this chick that I'm like, oh, we just got another blonde that's gonna. No, she's really kind of found herself, and the match was good. Thea's fun. I like that Thea's doing the Kimura.
My thing is too is like it was something Bama Dave that he got me to stick with it, and he got me over the point where I finally started to enjoy NXT again. It really is developmental now. So like some of these things, like you said, like the recorded ones are good, but it's not the same. We got to give them a chance to just let them fall on their face and figure it out, because now this really is developmental. A lot of these people never wrestled anywhere else before, never wrestled before, and now they're getting, you know what I'm saying? Now this motherfucker's a world champion. Like the work that she's put in, like you said, just like another dumb blonde fucking mean girl gimmick, but no, it's got something there behind it, and like you cannot not look at the screen where, even though it's like the same ditzy blonde shit or like whatever shit, but like she has something there that you want to see. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's what made me enjoy the new the paintball NXT a little bit more, is thinking about it from that perspective. Like literally, these motherfuckers, this really is developmental now. It's not some motherfuckers that's been wrestling for 15, 20 years with a WWE paint job. No, these are literally kids and fucking newbies trying to figure it out.
We're just seeing them start out. You can see the glimpses of greatness of what they can become, the potential of you know what they will become as they grow. And like you said, it's great. Speaking of great, our main event, dude, Ilya Dragunov, Carmelo motherfucking Hayes.
God damn, bro, this shit was fire. These are my two favorite people in NXT, period. He was my favorite in NXT UK. Like, even, like, I love Walter / Gunther. I do, but, like, Dragunov has always been, he's my favorite thing to come out of UK. Like, I know fucking Big Strong Boy and all, like, nah, bro. Dragunov was the fucking best thing in NXT UK. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. And you know Melo don't miss. So, like, this, I've been waiting on this fucking match forever. Like, this, it was everything you could think it could be. Like, I don't want to say it was perfect because there was a couple little things in and out of there. And, like, it did have me on the edge. Like, I thought Trick was going to turn on him a couple times when he got the fucking title belt shit. I'm like, no, this is not how they're going to do this. Like, it had me fucking scared for a few times, but this was a fucking banger, yo.
Yeah, it was. Dude, they tore it down. I'm with you and I'm not with you. So when Dragunov first showed up in NXT UK, because you and I were a few of our friends, like the only ones really watching NXT UK early on, and then I fell off around the pandemic after they stopped doing shit for a while. They took their break. I wasn't watching after that. I came back and watched a couple things, but Dragunov ended up growing on me. I will say I like him better with the pirate facial hair, the mustache. And
oh, hell yeah. Yes. I was going to say
way
that
better than the clean shave shit. But he has been killing it. A lot of the best NXT matches come from guys over in the UK. Like you talk about TakeOver Chicago, Pete Dunne versus Tyler Bate. You know, you talked about the big strong boy. Dragunov out here killing shit. Obviously Carmelo Hayes, he don't miss. He's fucking fantastic. We knew this was going to be a great match, and they did not disappoint. Other matches I'll watch, and I'll find myself like on my phone fucking around looking at shit. When these two got in the ring, they had my attention from start to finish. Like,
bro, I put my phone on the charger, bro. Like, I'm not fucking around with you. You are 100% correct.
Taekwondo said he loved that powerbomb spot. Yeah, that was. Listen, with Dragunov, because I've been talking about this. He makes you believe, right? His promos, the intensity, the feeling behind it, he makes you believe. And then when he is in the ring, even though he's not a big dude, everything he does is so intense. You just feel it. You can't help but feel this man.
Bro, I wrote that down in my notes. Like everything, he feels like a 7-footer in the ring, and he's 5'5". Like I literally have that in my notes. Like everything he does, it makes it feel like he's like fucking Batista or fucking, you know what I'm saying, somebody like that, and he's 4'11", bro. Like it just, like, even with the powerbomb spot, like we don't see anybody his size doing those type of spots and shit, man.
I love Carmelo Hayes. I would not have been mad if Dragunov had walked out with that
Not
title.
at all.
He didn't. Carmelo retained. I know he's, he hasn't been champion a long time, so I'm cool with it. But if they had put it on Dragunov, I would not have been mad. Like,
I hope this ends with, like, I know they've been kind of teasing the fucking Carmelo Hayes and like Hurt Business shit. Like, it makes sense if they do kind of run with it like that and him still be the champ and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope that ends up being a thing. But like, no, like you said, his reign hasn't been that long. So like, getting some intense title defenses under his belt, like, I'm here for it.
Yeah. That was I overall, like I said, there was one match I didn't like. Everything else was pretty fucking solid. I'd give that pay-per-view. We like to do eggplant emojis over on the Smack and Raw podcast. So I give it 4.5 out of 5 eggplant emojis. Like, it only lost something because of the Gable Steveson shit. Like, if we had filled that in with another match, it would have been great. I want to thank everybody right now who is watching us live. If you are watching us live, please think about showing us a little support. You can throw us $1. For just $1, you can get the entire back catalog of Return to Wrestling, where Travis and I sit down and watch WCW from the very first Monday Nitro all the way up to the episode that we recorded yesterday that should be dropping very soon, if not some point today, which is Starrcade 1997. So we're getting into 98. We're getting into Wolfpack and all that stuff here very soon. So if you don't want to watch Hulk Hogan and the Dungeon of Doom and shit, now is the time to jump on and join that. Like I said, you get the whole thing for just $1, along with Multiverse with Travis Amara. And you can also get, for a slightly higher tier, all of our shows ad-free if you don't want to watch ads during them. However, if you are watching us live, we do ask that you support our sponsors. We love our sponsors. They're absolutely worth your time. And we're going to take a little ad break so you can see what they are offering you.
Spice things up in the bedroom, then it's time to check out Adam and Eve. Because you see, Adam and Eve is the leading adult toy store that offers a wide range of products to help you explore your sexual desires. Whether you're looking for something to use solo or with a partner, they have everything you need to satisfy your cravings. From vibrators to lingerie, bondage gear to lubricants, AdamandEve.com has it all. And the best part, you can shop with confidence, knowing that all their products are of high quality and backed by a 100% satisfaction guarantee. That means whether you bought a dildo, sex swing, penis ring, vibrator, anal sex toy, bondage toy, couples toy, lube, or accessory, you can get a refund within 90 days if you're not 100% satisfied. No questions asked. And right now, as a special offer to our listeners, Adam and Eve is giving you 50% off almost any item on their website. That's right, 50% off. And if you act now, you'll also get free shipping. So go to adamandeve.creationworld.com and use the offer code erotica at checkout. That's erotica at adamandeve.creationworld.com for 50% off almost any item and free shipping. Don't wait. This offer won't last very long. The link is in the description. Attention dog lovers. Are you looking for high quality products to spoil your furry friend? Then you need to check out dog.com. Because you see, dog.com is the go-to online store for all your dog related needs. They offer a huge selection of dog food, treats, beds, and more. Plus, they have products for all types of dogs, from puppies to seniors and everything in between. And the best part, you can shop with confidence knowing that all their products are made with your dog's health and happiness in mind. Dog.com only stocks top-rated brands that you can trust, so you can rest easy knowing your dog is getting the best. And right now, as a special offer to our listeners, Dog.com is doing a big warehouse clearance sale. And all you have to do is go to dog.creatiaworld.com and you can get up to 80% off on all sorts of items like toys, treats, bones, harnesses, bowls, leashes, and anything else you can think of. So go to dog.creatiaworld.com and take advantage of this sale right now. Spoil your furry friend with the best products from dog.creatiaworld.com today. Link is in the description. Are you tired of feeling sluggish and unfocused throughout the day? Then it's time to try Dubby, the ultimate energy source. Dubby is a powerful, clean energy drink that is designed to help you stay alert and focused no matter what life throws your way. Whether you're a student, a busy professional, an athlete, or especially a gamer, Dubby can give you the boost you need to take on the day or the night. It also contains important aminos and vitamins that canned energy drinks simply don't have. And the best part, Dubby is made with high-quality ingredients and is completely sugar-free, maltodextrin-free, and is keto-friendly. So you can enjoy the energy boost without any of the crash, jitters, or angst that comes with traditional energy drinks. Simply mix Dubby with water and you'll have a delicious, refreshing energy drink that can help you power through your entire day. And with a variety of flavors to choose from, including Galaxy Grenade, Beach and Peach, and Dragonade, you're sure to find one that you love. So go to dubby.creatiaworld.com and order your Dubby today. And for a limited time, use code Creatia at checkout to get 10% off your order. That's Creatia at dubby.creatiaworld.com for 10% off. Try Dubby today and feel the difference. The link is in the description.
Dude, Taekwon is killing me in the fucking comments. I'm over here just letting the ads play. I want a vibrator that connects to Spotify so I can mum grinding while getting my asshole destroyed. The dog stuff, which we have talked about that. Like, you can absolutely go get collars and leashes. Vince McMahon and Trish Stratus showed us that there is absolutely a way to take, some of that dog stuff and use it in the bedroom or in the middle of the ring if you want, if you're kinky enough, if you're into that. And yeah, I mean, of course, Dubby is a great energy drink to help you keep that stamina up, whether you're fucking or walking your dog. Like, you're a dog person.
Yeah.
You're a dog person, so you could use pretty much everything here. RN, nothing you can't use here.
I have done the dog world last time I was on. I got some leashes and shit from there, so I appreciate
Hell
you.
Yeah, we appreciate you. So we did Great American Bash, and if you guys tuned in for the wrestling, we appreciate it. Thank you for coming by. Now we're gonna get into all that other nerd-ish. We got a couple trailers here. I know, yeah. See, look at that. Look at that. Mm-hmm.
That was not planned
at all. Because all I've been doing is no sugar pop lately. So,
same.
You're a big comic fan. I know you love your shit.
Yes,
we got a trailer for Loki season 2.
I did not see that. So I literally just saw it right before we jumped on. I was about to watch it and we had to get on. But yeah, I was like, what?
Which
Please
is
play that
why
shit.
We are doing that right now. So here we go.
Hobie? Hello? We have a little bit of a situation we wanted to run by you.
Mobius! Wow! Great to see you again.
The fuck?
That's what's been happening.
Wow. Time slipping.
Wait, you know that?
Yeah.
You've seen that?
Yeah.
Can you fix that?
No.
No.
It's impossible to time slip in the TVA.
I know, but we just saw it happen.
Yeah.
I've been pulled through time between the past and the present. Hello? If what I saw is true, there's nothing that stands between this world and utter destruction. Only one way to find out. A little good old-fashioned legwork. Listen, we have different styles. You're a man of action, which is fine. I take a more slow, deliberate, cerebral approach. It's really goodbye. It's up to us to save this place.
Is this cracked?
Yes, babe.
Whatever we do, we're playing God.
We are gods. But how do you choose? Who lives and who dies? Make the hard choice. It's him.
You better run!
War is on its way. Come on, you're the god of mischief. Always have been. Always will be. A little over the top, don't you think? I thought it was spot on.
Oh hell yeah.
Let's get it.
I cannot wait. And honestly, like I really enjoyed like in the first Avengers movie and in Thor, like I really enjoyed Tom Hiddleston as Loki, but I never thought I'd be in a position where I'm like, I need more Loki as his own solo character in his own TV show. And then as the franchise developed and we got here, now Loki season 1 was fucking fantastic. Loki season 2, I'm ready for. I'm a fan of pretty much everything that Marvel has put out on Disney Plus. Like there's Secret Invasion, I really enjoyed as well. There was some cool shit in there. You found out that Nick Fury's probably the first person to fuck an alien on Earth. Like that was cool. As well as some other shit. You know, he's got his Skrull wife and shit like that.
I'm part of the clapping green cheeks gang. Like I've been making them jokes and everything since the Area 51 shit a couple years ago. All that. Like I'm trying to be James Tiberius Kirk. I want to clap green cheeks, so I'm here for it.
Listen, I'm trying to figure out a way to talk my wife into being like, it's cool.
It's not
like,
cheating if it's Interstellar, bro.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, how many times am I going to have this opportunity? Like, come on. You can join. Like, if it's a threesome, it's not cheating. If you're part of this,
right?
Just need to get you on. But yeah, no, dude, Loki season 2, fucking fantastic. We got the Marvels coming out soon, which Miss Marvel, I fucking love that.
I'm gonna be honest with you though, like Loki was really the only Disney Plus show we needed. The rest of them were like, I mean, they were good for what they were, but like what they actually contribute is pretty much meaningless because all the things they've gone back on and fixed and shit. It's like, what are we really getting out of it? You know what I'm saying? Like Loki's the only one you really need to pay attention to or give a fuck about, honestly.
True. We got 2 more trailers to close us out. This one I'm excited for. So recently on Getting Off, we dropped 2 episodes. Part 1 was Saw, where we sat down and we just broke down the original franchise, the first 7 movies in the Saw franchise. Second one that we dropped was Saw 2.0, where we talked Spiral, we talked Jigsaw, and we talked Saw traps as sex positions, which is a fantastic fucking conversation. And now we got a trailer for Saw 10 or Saw X.
There's 10 of them motherfuckers.
If you count Spiral, if you count Jigsaw, then yes. And also, this is set technically in between the first and second movie. So it's not really Saw 10. It's not a sequel. It's like Saw 1.5. But
all the men that cheat, you picked John Kramer.
The cancer is still spreading. I'm afraid there's nothing else we can do. There is one person who might be able to help.
Our program is a 2-pronged treatment outside Mexico City. The results have been stunning.
She saved my life.
You're in very good hands with us.
After that, what happens then?
Your whole life happens then. John Kramer.
According to these scans, the tumor was never removed.
How much time do I have?
Months, at best.
I still have a lot of work that needs to be done. Hello, everyone. It's time to play a game. You all pretended to cure me, but what I have planned for each of you is very real.
Peace came upon me. No light, no sound.
The only thing I have not provided is your anesthetic. But trust me, you will want to remain alert. Of all the men to choose, you picked John Kramer? Please, don't hesitate. Place a big enough piece of your cerebral tissue into the glass enzyme tank. This will save your life.
So sleep, silent.
This is not retribution. It's a reawakening. Live or die. The choice is yours.
Actually, I believe it's September 27th or 29th.
Yeah, I'm gonna go watch that. I definitely am gonna watch that.
Oh yeah, like I said, semantics calling it Saw 10 and it's really Saw 1.5 is what it is. John Kramer is alive, well, back, doing traps. Some of those traps look like dude had to perform brain surgery on himself. Like there were fingers breaking and
Yo, the dopest like little thing I've seen is when you're the roommate with the Saw thing, want to play a game.
Yeah.
Your car keys are in the toilet or whatever that shit was. That shit was fire, bro. Like, yeah, no, I'm not into horror movies at all. Like, we've had this conversation, but like certain things like that, like, are just a part of you. Like, Saw is a part of everybody's fucking like growing up and shit, bro. Like, I'm definitely gonna go see that.
Dude, it's crazy that you say that because like we had Vince on the first Saw, and Vince is the same way. He's always like, I'm not into horror movies like this and that, but he Saw is his that's the thing. He loves these movies, and he wanted to be on for Saw. So like, it's cool how even if you're not into horror movies, Saw has somehow worked its way into like even non-big horror movie fans like
legit,
lives
like,
and shit.
I can count how many like I like Saw and then You're Next. Those are like the two only like horror movies that like stick into my fucking head.
I've told this story. You're Next. I am in theaters with a friend of mine. We are sitting there, and there's a scene in You're Next where that chick escapes and she runs to the neighbor's house, and she's standing out on the window and she's pounding. The neighbors are dead. She doesn't know. She turns around, and I've watched so many horror movies. I expected her to turn around and get stabbed, right?
Right.
Dude jacks her in the face and knocks her. I popped, dude. I popped so hard. Everybody in the theater is looking at me like I'm crazy because I'm like, oh shit, I'm laughing. And
that was the thing about that. Like, well, I think that's those two stuck because Saw was just like shit we never seen before, where it was the killer wasn't killing you, you were fucking killing yourself for him. And then on Your Next, it wasn't like you said. You thought it was gonna be like a stabbing. No, just punch the bitch in the fucking face. Like that whole movie was just like shit. You knew it was a scary movie and they set you up for shit, but then what happens was unexpected. Like that's why. That one, them two have always like stuck in my head. Like those are like the only two. Like I got a collection of probably like 250 DVDs. Those are like the only two horror DVDs in my entire collection.
Yeah. Will was talking about how Saw is Kevin McAllister all grown up.
Literally, I've seen those like fan reviews and shit too, like those fan theories and stuff. Like it's hilarious.
We got one more trailer that pairs perfectly with Saw for Mortal Kombat 1, and then we'll close out the show. I'll let you get back to work.
Yes, sir.
Because what better to go with Saw than fatalities? You know?
my old friend. It's been eons. It's good to see you.
Likewise, Lord Liu Kang. Duty is my highest calling.
Okay.
I'm in on this.
Geras is the guardian of the hourglass, a celestial object which lies beyond the realms. The hourglass regulates time and destiny.
Who's that?
Mm-hmm.
I have watched you with the hourglass. You are relishing your role as Earthrealm's protector.
Those with power must know how to use it wisely.
When you restarted history, you altered the destinies of certain malefactors to neutralize them.
Crafting a timeline is a complex endeavor.
Your vision of peace may already be compromised.
What the? That's some Dragon Ball Super shit right there.
Motherfucker made a black hole. Man, fuck these games, bro. I want a movie, bro. Give me a movie with all that shit, bro.
I mean, they do have. I think they do have Mortal Kombat 2 coming out. We did get the latest version of Mortal Kombat a couple
That
of
shit
years
was
ago
garbage,
during the pandemic.
bro. And it wasn't this.
I agree. Mortal Kombat's the only fighter I fuck with. I don't do Tekken. I don't do Street Fighter. I don't know what it is about Mortal Kombat, but I fucking love it, and I'm stoked as shit for that. Aaron, thank you for joining me. Always a blast. Glad I
Yes,
got
sir.
to break down some wrestling with you. It's been a while.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and plug Smack Raw and the rewind and everything you guys got going on.
Yeah, catch us on the Smack Raw Pod. That's how you find us on Twitter, Smack Raw Pod, or X, whatever the fuck it is. We do go live on Twitch, and then the shows go on YouTube the next day, Tuesdays, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Sometimes we switch it up a little bit, go different days, depending on life and shit. So that happens. And then, like I said, catch me on X or whatever the hell. I don't even, is it still Twitter? Like, I don't even know. Like,
I don't either. However, you can find us on Instagram, TikTok, and X and or Twitter, whatever the fuck you want to call it, at It's Creatia World, ITSCREATIA World. You want to watch us later on my favorite spot, you can check out Pornhub.com/model/Creatia World, where all of our stuff is there, including a few Pornhub watch-along exclusives. Still waiting for Travis to get off Pornhub and go drop on like X videos or something. The episode that we did, a Scream, Triple X parody. So that gets out there. Facebook.com/Creatia World, where you can also watch us live if that's your thing. If you're, into the whole Facebook thing, you don't do the rest of the shit, you can check us out there. And you guys can follow me on Twitter only at Matt Ritter for your wrestling content and at Getting Off for your horror content. And technically, I had to get an Instagram to get Threads, but you can follow at Smacking It Raw on Threads, Instagram, and TikTok. RN, again, man, appreciate you coming on. It's always fun time kicking it with you. For RN, I'm the patron saint of podcasting, Word Matt Ritter, and this has been your number one news source for all that nerdish on Pornhub.